Decided to take some albums and artists that I have listened to for a while and let Wheel Picker decide what I'm going to listen to. And afterwards, I will, on that day, try to upload a review. I don't know if it's going to work every time, because I might get busy and stuff, but I thought it would be a fun little thing to do. So some of these artists are repeated because there's, a few bodies of work that I have to get through. I'm a little behind, so let's see what Wheel Picker picks for me today. Alright, that one's been out for a little while. I've been meaning to get to this one, so Fiona Apple, the Idol Wheel. I can't talk today. Wheel is wiser than the driver of the screw, and whipping cords will serve you more than ropes will ever do, which is the full album title of The Idler Wheel by Fiona Apple. So I haven't listened to Fiona Apple for a little while now. Most of the artists I listen to, I never really fully stop listening to them if I like them, but it's just that I don't listen to as much music as I might have in previous years. So it's been a long time since I've listened to an entire Fiona Apple album, basically, is what I'm saying. And I've been just trying to get back into the music that I used to listen to, especially the music that, helped inspire me to write, maybe the music that got me into other artists that I like. So I decided to do the whole wheel picker thing, as you've seen just a few seconds ago, and it picked this one. So I'm going to say that upon first listen, a lot of the songs do kind of sound similar to each other. And what I like to do is, upon a first listen, or if it's a revisit, I'll listen to it and then I'll go and watch some reviews and maybe some listen to or read up on some information about what went into the process and about the songs and stuff, so I get a better understanding of it, right? Because movies, music, even books, upon first rereads or upon first reads, listens, etc., you don't get to take everything in because you only process so much. So I listened to it and I was like, it's good. But I don't know if it's the best I've heard from her. And then, like I said, I watched some reviews and other stuff, and people really seem to like it. And I went back and I listened to a few more songs, especially the ones that I really didn't like. And I gotta say, it's a really interesting piece of music. It's very bold in a lot of ways. It's obviously very emotional. All kinds of emotions, love, anger, all kinds of things that you would expect out of a Fiona Apple album. A lot of things you would expect out of a singer-songwriter's album, really. So, I was originally going to put this at maybe an 8 out of 10. I think it's at least a 9. I still don't think it will be my favorite from her. I have to go and re-listen to her other stuff. But I definitely think it's going to probably be at the top of the list. I mean, that could change. I wasn't crazy about Honeymoon by Lana Del Rey when I first heard it. And now it's my favorite by her. So this could end up being my favorite Fiona Apple album. Who knows? But like I said, upon first listen, they did really sound similar. there just wasn't a whole lot of change in melody, rhythm, whatever you want to call it. I mean, there were some changes within the songs, but again, they kind of all have a similar sound. Um, I would say something like her debut title had some more musical variety, at least in my opinion. But like I said, I only listened to it like twice. It still is very good. It's still very much worth the listen. Uh, I feel this is more of a at home, relax kind of music to listen to, or maybe you're sitting on your porch, outside enjoying nature, that kind of thing. Um, I put it on while I was cleaning, and it did okay for that. But there are some things that are just cleaning music, and there are some things that are just sit outside and ponder life music. And I think this one is the latter. I think this one is an angry calm, if that makes any sense, right? So it's not like fast pop music. It's not like metal, anything fast, right? So it's not like your Evanescence or even something poppy like Sabrina Carpenter or anything, right? It's much more um kind of theatrical in a way, not as big as like Florence and the Machine, but I believe in at least Wikipedia it says that some of her influences are like jazz and show tunes. That's very much what it sounds like. It sounds like older jazzy theater kind of music, which can be really good. If you want something that is more artistic. And I love artistic music. But I'm just saying that, don't expect to, I don't know, dance to this one, if that's what you're looking for. It's much more, like I said, artistic. Not that dance music can't be artistic, it's just in a different way, is what I'm saying. Like I said, I would rate this about a 9 out of 10. I really liked, I believe it's called The Knife, right? Or Hot Knife. I really liked how um, she just layered the vocals and then the drums and everything that just kind of all blended together and everything. It kind of sounded like something that you would find on an indie movie, right? Or something that like would be in the movie, like that would be in like a movie like Juno or something, right? I can see Juno listening to this kind of stuff, or anybody that's like into um non-mainstream, more indie kind of music that likes to find the hidden gems and everything. I definitely can see that in something like that. Werewolf, I really liked. I liked the play on words and like kind of like the metaphor of kind of being bad for each other. But he sounds kind of worse, in my opinion. Um, every single night was interesting. It had interesting video. It seemed very whimsical. I really liked that. So yeah, I would say this is uh whimsical anger with a touch of love songs in some ways. Definitely check it out.